Hi all again, it's me, Alex Francis, and welcome to this new video. Like I said, it'll be different because obviously it'll be up on Saturday and I usually upload on Fridays, so I do. So, hope things are going well for you in life, and hope you're having a nice weekend. I know most of the British over here will be watching England's footy match, as they call it. Football's never interested me and stuff. My family used to like it back in the late 90s, but it's pretty much it really. So I hope your weekend is going nice and stuff. And anyone else who doesn't like football and lives outside England, hope you have a great day as well. So yeah. So things been going good for me lately and stuff. I had my date last night with my new girlfriend, which is good, you know what I mean? And the rest of the week was good and stuff, obviously. I did appear in that video on Tuesday, just to warn Dominic about these crazy people that keep showing up. Did you get the name of that nerd? The one that sounds like a car horn? Did you get the name of him? I didn't, you know what I mean? And then talking about this Killer Kitten Unleashed. Now, I never heard of him. I don't know what it's called and stuff, but yeah. I thought at first that was a name of some modern day young male's pop group at first. You know, Killer Kitten Unleashed, and I thought, is this some new young male pop group or something? It turned out I was wrong on that. Anyway, let's stop talking about the gibberish and the rubbish. Let's focus on this video. So yeah, my weekend was good. The date with my girlfriend, our first date was unbelievable. It was amazing. We met up at I try to think, what time was it? We met up yesterday at 2:30. We were originally going to meet up at 2:00, but she was busy for a bit. So we met up at 2:30, and we went to the local pub. So we did. Went to the local pub to have a drink, and obviously I don't drink alcohol. You know what I mean? People think I do. I tried it once I was 18, didn't like it and stuff. I did try and get it banned when I was 13, but we don't need to mention that. And obviously I had a few orange juices. I quite enjoyed it. She had a few glasses of wine, and you know, things were going good. Then we had a game of snooker. We had a few games of snooker. I used to love snooker when I was younger. Did play for a few championships when I was younger, back in my good old days when I was a teenager. But like I said, focused on other things after that and stuff. I quite good. I like snooker. It's okay. You know, I won't go crazy over it. And then we went out for and then after that we made our way to a restaurant. We had some dinner. We had a what do you call it? Is it a romantic evening meal thing? I think that's what they call it. Again, I'm new to this because obviously before, you know, women have never really liked me that way, so I'm sort of new on this sort of stuff. And we were just talking and stuff, like we did at the pub. We were having a few drinks and stuff, so we were just talking about how things have been going and stuff. She asked me how Ashley's doing, my sister, so she's doing good. And, you know what I mean, we just had a nice little evening stuff. During the dinner, like I said, she was trying to touch my hand, so she must have had my hands on the table. Well, one of them I was eating, you know what I mean, you know, as we're eating. And obviously she was doing that. And I got a little bit nervous. I wasn't really sure what to do. So I just let I don't know, you know what I mean, I just let the whole evening go because I didn't know what to do and stuff. I had done a bit of research, and I have heard that when a woman touches a man's hand or vice versa, that means he or she likes you. So yeah, a little bit of advice for you young people out there, you know what I mean. So, and then we had a starter, we had a dinner, main meal, so we did, and then we had a pudding, a dessert and stuff, which was nice. I ordered chocolate cake for my dessert. It was quite nice. Well, it turned out we had to share it, so we did. So, I I ordered one for herself as well for her, and she liked it and stuff. And then we had another drink, and then we made our way home, and then what was it? Then she dropped me off home, so she did. But before I left the car, 'cause she drives, so she does. She drives. But obviously that evening, she said wanted to relax, and we got a taxi. So yeah. So I'm a little bit nervous talking about it, you know what I mean? Just how it goes, you know. I know a lot of people don't really mention about their romantic relationships with people. I understand that. I get I'm new to this, so I am. So yeah, oh yeah, so I walked her to the door, obviously dropped her off, walked her to the door. She said to me, thank you for this evening, I loved it. I did as well. Then we kissed. So he did. We kissed. And then I hugged her, and then obviously walked her in a house, and then obviously I said to her, make sure to lock it. So she did. Then I left, and then obviously I got back in the taxi, and obviously brought myself home. So I did, and it was a nice evening. So it was. I think I got about about 10 o'clock, 10:30 it was. So it was, yeah, late, a bit late. So it was. You could call me a bit of a badass if you want to call me that, you know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. So yeah, I was out for like about 7.5 hours. You know what I mean? I usually go to bed about 9:30, so I do. But this is different, you know what I mean? And it's amazing. Like I said, I texted her. I said to her, hey Andrea, that's her name, Andrea. And I said to her, hey Andrea, just to let you know, I've got home now. I said, I enjoyed tonight, love you lots. And I added 4 kisses on the text messages, so I did. And then I went to bed, so I did. Where I can act like a complete idiot nerd when I get home, you know what I mean? I love that. Yeah, I wore a very nice shirt, so I did. A nice jacket with some black trousers, very nice stylish shoes, and that was it. So it was a nice evening, and it was good. I think we're going to meet up again. I don't know yet, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? So we're just going to go slowly, because again, this is the first time I've had this sort of stuff happen. So I have. Like, I used to try and get women to be attracted to me about 10 to 15 years ago, but they didn't go near me. So they did, which is a bit upset. I remember this one woman, I liked her. And I showed her my Zune, you know, the Microsoft Zune, and she just walked away. So she did. She says, I said, you suck, you're a bit of a nerd. So couldn't do anything. Yeah, I used to think that women don't like men with failed technology. I own a Sega Saturn, and women wouldn't go near me years ago. You know what I mean? But this one special woman who is a friend of my sister's, loves me lots, and I love her too, so I do. Yeah, Andrea, she's called. Andrea Williams. Just don't tell her I make these videos and stuff. She calls people that make these sort of videos, what was it she calls it? Hopeless Geeks. That's what she calls it. The Hopeless Geeks. And she joked to me, says, you don't make that sort of stuff. And it says, me? Like the Hopeless Geeks? No, that's for crazy people like my friend Dominic. You know what I mean? The Hopeless Geeks who make these videos. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. If anyone sees it, don't tell her that. And yeah, it was really, really good. I love it. Amazing. You know what I mean? I get a little bit shaky and so we do talking about my new girlfriend. It's just a great thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just how things goes. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the video. I think I'm gonna video call her in a little bit and see how she's doing today, and yeah, see how it goes and stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my experience of a first date, and just how it goes. Also, don't tell her I wear a fez when I'm at home, because she won't like that. She'll probably run away. So yeah, thank you for watching all, and bye. Also, my social skills are building up a lot better. Bye.